I. Yeah, water resistant, not on swim. It be like chairman carry an iPhone go enter swimming pool, the water enter. Oh, I'm very home from Ogun. Massa. I thought China phone. Oh, from Ogun, and phone say no go start. Sikana shit. Sikano shit. Next time. We get a phone on who's swimming pool. I am a boy of Moya Misro. Mudu Koko chat. Yeah, next time. Anyway. Welcome to this episode of Y'all of the Day. My name is Sheldon and the head is big for a reason. Now, this episode of Y'all of the Day is brought to you by Bit Africa app. Now, Bit Africa app, no matter what say, app a ubet media trade do Bitcoins. Into we a Bitcoin a guru. That's open platform, authentic traditionalist authentication of a platformer. It is Bit Africa app. No, fraud be anywho. It is between you and what the platform to Kwadwo could trade Bitcoin. Middleman be any scammer be any now cool fee near queen. So yes, download the Bit Africa app on Google Play and Apple Store and trade your Bitcoins over there. Now on this episode, this particular story I did do it shocked me say DKB go fit talk something sensible like that, because normally on the non-fana and not in the mood. Yes, but this time around he has said something sensible. People are trying to move to him. I feel like you people don't have a case, because the statement that DKB made about the whole situation, it makes sense. What's now dream one? Because at the end of the day, we can't keep doing this. So I am surprised that people are mad. Say, and at this, you are not the one to tell us how someone should spend his money. You didn't contribute, so keep quiet. And I shut up. And you're like, bro, this be like the first time where we see say DKB talk something sensible. We first sit down and allow it to flourish in the realm of flourishing. You can't just wake up and say you shouldn't say anything. Now, the whole story, the premise of the whole story, we say, you people know what has been happening to TT. Taxi, taxi, and your taxi driver, Nori, yes. You people know what has been happening to him. So recently he was in the news appealing for funds and all those to pay his rent. And a lot of people have contributed. The vice president, the greater regional minister, and then yes, Greater Accra regional minister. And yes, I mean, on the 1,005 or so every month be out till so obey or in the MP no say 4 years obey jaidino, and I see be voting out, and I say no be lapse no. Every month be out till say it's a republic of the sitting of the parliament in the every month be 1,500 Ghana cedis, 1,500 Ghana cedis for his upkeep and all those things. And if you Charlie shout, Mr. that man, if you get in type like 10 for this country go move. Because the job they do for the Accra here, they render the mayor in work self useless. You understand? Yes, because he did job. So shout out to Mr. Henry Korte. Now, a lot of people have contributed. I'm sure I'm proud to these people coming in Ukraine. People have contributed Momo and all those things. And on a DKB, in a video, DKB is saying, this is not the first time TT has come out to do this. You know, some time back, it was about, the money was about some surgery issue. We contributed. So this is the second time. And in order to avoid these things, if the people around them, then go fit, take some of this money and invest in something where it go keep. TT is a big brand.
Guys, I feel like saying this and putting this important information across. You see the deplorable situation legendary actor Adjeteyfio has found himself. And the fact that it has some generosity coming his way by virtue of the vice president giving him 50,000, 20,000 for upkeep and 30,000 for his rent. Please, the 20,000, if you are close to him, let him know that it is investment money. It is not money to live off. Please, because where he is now, he needs sustainability. It's enough embarrassment to come out and be talking about he needs help, calling people for help, doing interviews, and it's disheartening. Because it makes creative art look bad. So right now he's had 20,000. He must invest it. He should invest in transport. He will regret. He should invest in hospitality. He should invest in basic necessity. Simple Waakye business, simple Koko business. Simple. He even has a branding that is active. He can make it TT Waakye business, TT Sobolo business, and people will support.
You understand? So then go use the name to do some sort of investment and yeah, and on my examples. Now people vex say na Ghana for your Jimmy o. Mentiase DKB no Sheldon Kenyans asem. This time I be Kenyans asem na mo tena se adwen ho no. People vex say hey, you are not the one to tell people how to use their money. You didn't contribute to shut up. Blah 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 blah. This back and forth they be you. Like this back and forth, this back and forth, it be you people. Because if the money is not invested well, we will be here and he will come back again. And that is the reason I can say, I'm sure, I mean, you get picky sentence. Make you invest them into something we will support. So that at the end of the day, you don't have to come and even, beg people for money and all those things. The profit that you make from the investment, the small investment, you can use it for your upkeep, to pay your rent. How this advice be issue where people will move to DKB, they drag them on social media. Now, Mr. Ghana Franca said, they will react. Yes, Ghana for you, they will react. Because this issue, no. You see, it be sad though. It be sad, and it is always the people with a free date, how do you call them? Data, no to me find your pictures, Said a day mode, said then phone. No. Because it doesn't make sense. What DKB is saying, no, it is the right thing to say. I mean, of course, he will tell the man how to spend his money and all those things. But at the end of the day, it is an advice. You go for pick him or you don't go for pick him. That is his life. But what you are trying to say, so long as you go put in public domain, say we for help him, no, the public too have every right to advise on how you should spend the money. It is basic financial principle. Because you are taking from the public too, they have to put their opinion on how you are going to use the. I mean, we pay taxes. Do you not tell the government how to use your money? Of course, they don't listen to you. They pay more. By the end of the day, you pay taxes and you expect the government to build roads and all those things. We have contributed and we are saying, we don't want this thing to happen. You are a legend. This thing, once it happen, it be sad. So at the end of the day, do them like this, do them like this. It be suggestion. You can take it or leave it. Titi no crampo, you no vex, Titi no vex, or people no vex. Because they are following social media, so both. Say DKB is having a say on how the man should spend his money. Yes, he should have a say. Mr. DKB non Kenyans. So this thing for take on with a whole heart. Menka whole in heart. With Jimmy fish. Just a fish there, the Nyansan will form. Anyway, so yes, me personally there, I decided DKB, what he said is right, was right, will be right. Because we don't want a situation whereby in the near future, no, there's another story, there's another interview. Like, bro, no, we don't want to hear that. And that is why I'm saying there are people around him. They can use the money to do something benefiting in the long run. ROIs, return on investment. So they be trying to in the Busines for. Very a simple statement that DKB kind. I don't. Na Ghana for cry. Yeah, right. Jesus Christ. No pedian. If you hate DKB, fine. Me, I know they like him matter, but really Nyansan. Yes. If you been Kwasi man come blasting on the hairline. You see the way in hairline they go back. Yes. That one. Oh God. Anyway, but as I said, this no be any issue for drag them then do like no. It be sensible thing your man talk. But as I said, no, I mean TTB it is at his prerogative to accept this or not accept it. By the end of the day, the advice is there. We don't want this situation to be happening. You understand? Invest in something, and this they go to the current creative arts people that we have. Someone who you see the things that happen to one legends name. This episode of Your Holiday is brought to you by Bit Africa. Yes, download the Bit Africa and Alpha Trade the Warriors. My name is Sheldon. I'm out.